guys? We're fucking back to another fucking episode, bro.
Yeah.
God damn, yo, I'm high as fuck. I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah?
I'm pretty fucking high. This is my first high episode in ever.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Well, I was just going to say, you can't even count to 13 anyway, so I'm not surprised.
Suck my dick.
But, yo, first of all, I want to announce, we talked about it on the last episode, that Bash had a professional soccer game, and his goal was to guard the goal. Guard the goal from balls coming. But the balls will come and he blocks them.
I'm really good at blocking balls.
Yes, he's so good that the guy on the opposing team, he got so many balls just like in and around his face, everywhere. He just got penetrated more times than Bash got penetrated. Congratulations, bro, on your championship.
Thank you.
Yes.
Thank you, sir.
Cheers. Before you fucking go. Yeah,
cheers.
Cheers to that.
First of all, I want to clarify, it was not a professional game, so to anyone that wants to come at my neck real quick,
it was semi-professional.
Not even that, but it felt like it was. We actually played it at Subaru Park, which is the Philadelphia Union Stadium. Fucking lit as fuck, dude. Like, that was awesome. The experience itself was just insane. I mean, playing inside a stadium like that, like, I feel like, it would be way crazier if it's filled with like the 70,000 seats that can get filled.
But you had 70,000 seats around you.
That's fucking true. And maybe 100 of them were fucking filled. But no, it was dope. I mean, it was live streamed everywhere. It was on like on YouTube, on Twitter, on everything. So it was a fucking sick ass game. We won 2-1. Fuck the other team. Fuck Rose Tree. Mm-hmm. I hope you guys, one of you fuckers, see this shit. But yeah, I mean, it was fucking sick, bro. I literally felt like I won the fucking World Cup. Like, the best way I could put it to you.
That's amazing.
Uh-huh.
I miss that feeling. I'm, being at this age, like not playing in a league.
Yeah.
I miss those like opportunities just to play and in an organized, competitive fashion.
You want to know what's crazy? That's my first time ever in my sports career winning a championship game.
Really?
Yeah.
Yo, man, congratulations.
Thanks, bro. That was my first time ever like holding a trophy that we fucking won. That like it was I was the reason why we fucking won.
Hey.
Like that, like I've never had that feeling before. Like I've been on a sports team my whole fucking life. And like we won like bullshit tournaments and stuff like that. Like and you get like a little fucking medal it's like pretty much like a participation trophy. But that was my first time ever winning a fucking championship game.
Never quit. Never fucking quit. Keep going.
And you know what? I'm ready to retire on that fucking high.
There you go.
That is a crazy fucking high to have.
There you go. Yo, good shit.
Thank you.
I won a championship, though.
I know. You fucking have like 700 trophies.
No.
If you guys ever go to this fucking kid's basement,
no.
This motherfucker has like 70 fucking... like 70 just regular like gold trophies just hanging. Then he's got like trophies taller than me. Like, bro, it's fucking insane. I walked in there and I looked over at him like, bro, my first time ever hanging out at Amar's house. And he takes me down there and I'm just sitting there thinking, we're just going to go chill. I walk down there and it's a fucking museum of trophies for this motherfucker. He has a whole ass mural of every accomplishment he's ever had. From fucking Taekwondo, MMA, like all of
martial arts in general. It's split between me and my sister, though. So.
I don't give a fuck. I know most of them are you.
Anik, if you're listening, I know it's 50-50 split. It's 50-50.
That's a good brother right there.
We have some that we won together. So.
Oh really?
Yeah.
Like you guys had like a 2-on-2.
We did like synchronized like forms.
Oh,
where you like do like a routine, but you're like a team or something. So we versed other teams. Yeah, we won a couple of those.
Yeah, so I walk down there, I see this fucking mural, and I look back at him, and he's just walking like past it, like no fucking big deal, like so nonchalant. And I'm just like, motherfucker, what the fuck is all this? So yeah, I remember just sitting there seeing all that shit, and I was just like, man. He could kick my ass, no fucking problem.
It was when I was a young lad.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I mean, no, that shit fucking carries on for life.
Really? Yeah.
Come on.
Yeah,
It's
you know what?
riding a bike, Loki.
Honestly, receiving a trophy is still nice.
Mm-hmm.
Like that's why I like fantasy football, that shit, anything like I do. I'm like, if we're doing it like with a bunch of people and it's competitive, I'm like, there's got to be some award.
Yeah, it has to be. You
guys got a nice trophy.
We did,
yeah,
and we get to keep, dude. So after we won the championship, I fucking like everyone who wins the championship. I went to fucking Florida, and I went to Tampa.
Let them know your timeline from the game to Florida.
Okay, I got you. So yeah, last Sunday we had the game. We fucking we won. We started celebrating. I threw my fucking snowboarding goggles on. Never got the champagne shower, but there was a bottle waiting. We just forgot about it because all my friends were fucked up.
I got a beer here. I can shower you with this if you
good,
like.
Bro. I'm good.
Okay. It's Stella Artois.
It's okay. I don't want any kind of fucking shower coming my way.
You sure? Golden showers?
Nah, not.
You don't want no R. Kelly style?
Not on camera, bro.
Okay. He just got sentenced to 30 years.
Nah, you'll see that shit on my OnlyFans. It's legal there.
Yeah.
So we fucking win, bro. And then literally right after my game, I got done around like 11 at night. And at midnight, me and my girlfriend packed up our stuff and we drove down to Florida.
How many hours?
15 fucking hours.
Jeez, do you know how many miles that was? It was probably a shit.
1,089.
Right after a game of being all sweaty and.
So we went back to my house, showered real quick, packed the car, and just fucking dipped. And honestly, like I had so much adrenaline from winning that game that like, dude, like the first half of the car I just fucking flew by. And then I took a break, she drove for a little bit, and then we switched and I drove like the last. Bro, the last 2 fucking hours, I'm telling you this right now, the last 2 hours driving down and then driving back up, the last 2 hours each time it literally felt like an eternity. I was just like, fuck, can I just fucking be there? Like you're tired, you're sweaty, you're fucking gross, the car smells like ass. Like, I've been farting for like fucking 15 hours straight in this shit. Like, bro, it smells. And
what kind of food did you get on the way?
Bro, we would stop at like the most ghetto fucking gas stations because one, we're driving at night. During the day,
random rest stops.
Yeah, and all those rest stops have like either a fucking McDonald's, a fucking Subway, and Starbucks. So we settle for Starbucks each time.
Oh God, yeah, you're right. Honestly, that's the best way to go because the other two would F with my stomach.
I 100% recommend the ham and Swiss croissants because I lived off those shits for 15
Jesus
Christ. But yeah, so we get down to Florida. Florida's fucking lit. I mean, Clearwater is fucking. It's got the most beautiful beaches I've ever seen in my life. Like, bro, the water's clear as shit. It's so warm too. Like, you know how like you go to the Jersey Shore, you touch that water, you're like, nah.
It could be 90 degrees outside.
Yeah,
and
you touch that water, it's fucking like the Antarctic.
I noticed that too when I went to Miami. It's just like that too.
So we went down there, but water's so clear, so clean, and like we found like this one section of the beach where it was just like 5 other people. There was one section where it was like the whole fucking city was there, and then we found one where it was just like it felt like a private island.
Yeah,
and I was just like, this is fucking sick. We go in the water, fucking sick. We look out, dolphins fucking swimming, bro. Fucking dolphins. And
that's just blissful, man.
Bro,
that's blissful.
It was it was like I was in paradise. I was literally in paradise.
Hey.
We did one day on a boat, and we went out to like the middle of like an island. Like we were right next to
cruise.
Yeah, got fucked up. I was right next to an island. They brought a jet ski. Hopped on the jet ski. Fucking went on the jet ski.
DJ Khaled style.
Bro, I literally felt like I felt like Jeff Bezos for a day. I sat there. I was just like, Jeff, I get it now.
Yeah,
I get it now. So it was sick. Fun fact: if you want to rent a jet ski, you have to either be 34 to rent it on your own, or you have to have a boater's license. So
what?
Fun fucking fact. Like
you have to be 34.
34.
Is this just Florida?
I think so. I guess because I rented a jet ski in Jersey. It was you're 21. I'm like, yeah.
You have to be 34.
30 fucking 4. Or you have to have your boater's license. So
do you have a boater's license?
Now I fucking do.
Oh, you just have to pay like some fee for like
$10, and then you have to take a 25 question test. It's like taking your driver's license test. Same kind of format.
How'd you do? I know you failed your permit test. Like,
I failed the first time around. I got it. So you have to get 19 out of 25. It's like equals to an 83.
Yeah.
I got a fucking 77. I got one question. I was one question away. And bro, the sad part is all the answers are on Quizlet. but they're all on different fucking Quizlets. So each time you answer a question, you have to like go through like 17 just to find the right one. So I fucking failed the first time around.
So you take it online
I was taking it on my phone
while you were there.
while I was in front of the cashier. Like, wait, and this motherfucker is sitting there like this stone fucking like 20-year-old, like staring at me like, "Hey, you're from Florida?" I'm like, "No." "You're from PA?" I'm like, "Yeah, bro, I'm from fucking PA." Like, he's so stupid. I wanted to punch the shit, and then he starts like low key making fun of me. He's like, and I asked him, I was like, what does PWC mean? Or PWS or PWC? I forget what the fuck it means. I think it's like personal watercraft or some shit. Yeah,
I don't fucking know.
PWC.
I know that's a company.
And I know, right? But then he like looked at me and he just started laughing. He's like, "You're gonna fail." I'm like, "Fuck you!" Like I like kept my cool because I was like, whatever, I don't give a fuck. And so me and my friend Kiki, we failed right away. And my girlfriend fucking got a 92. And I was just like, "How the fuck did you pass?" She's like, "I'm just better at cheating than you fucking idiots."
There you go.
So we went. So that day we tossed jet ski up, and then we went home. And as soon as I got home, I literally started fucking googling it and retaking the. You can retake the test as many times as you want.
Oh, okay, that's dope.
And it's a one-time fee. But I went back home and I fucking retook the test.
How many times?
Only I took it 3 times. Because the second time around,
man.
So after I failed the first time, the second time I was just like, I was like still at the counter, and the guy's just like, "Yeah, I mean, you could take the test as many times as you want. Like, it doesn't matter. You don't have to pay extra. You just gotta pass." I was just like, "Oh, fuck it. I'll take it again." So I just took it again, and I was just like, "Fuck it. I want to get this shit done." So I just kept clicking random answers, hoping that I would just fucking pass. Yeah. Fucking failed even worse.
Dude, you should have fucking tried clicking random answers.
I don't know. I thought for clicking random answers, I got a fucking 55.
Did you ever take standardized testing, like,
SATs?
serious?
Oh, fuck.
No, not SATs. SATs you need that for college, but like PSSAs or Keystones, benchmarks. Do you remember those?
I took them kind of seriously, but don't get me wrong. I did start just bubbling in letters. Just
you were one of those kids.
Yeah.
Yeah, I knew kids like that.
I was definitely the reason why our curve was so low at my school. I was definitely towards the end of the curve.
I went so fucking hard for that shit. Like,
you were definitely the reason why your school got money.
Dude, apparently they have money. I don't know. But, I mean, yeah, I used to go hard for that shit. I don't know. I go hard for any quiz.
Good for you.
But I do, if I can find answers to it, though, I will.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah, dude, Quizlet was the fucking shit.
Quiz is amazing. I still use it now for grad school.
Oh, my God. Yeah.
So we have a master's.
Yeah, man. Well, think about it this way. Like, I had a professor, my statistics professor. I remember that class, bro. It was like business statistics. I couldn't tell you one thing about that class or anything or what we learned. I couldn't tell you shit.
Uh-huh.
Literally anything. I do not remember anything about that class.
Right.
The dude who taught it, he was just like this like stoner old dude. He had a wife who was also a professor there.
Uh-huh.
Completely different. I had both of them.
Yeah.
Wife was like not as laid back as this dude was.
Right.
He had like those like the transition glasses. So when he would walk in the morning, it would be like sunglasses all the time. He looked like Leo from that 70s show, like just like a stoner, like, "Yo, what up?" And he was just like, "I don't care what you do." Like, he never took attendance.
Mm-hmm.
Your grade was, everyone is failing the entire year. Like, you fail that class the entire semester. And like, when he would give you like a quiz or a test, he would be like, "All right, so I'm going to give you these papers, right? And I want you to I want these papers to weigh more than what I gave it to you. I want you to write on it." And everyone's like, "Okay." So then he's like, "You can use whatever you want." He's like, "You can go on the internet. You can do whatever you want. You can use anything you want to take this exam." So he's like, in the real world, no one's going to hide something from you. They're not going to deprive you of a book, of a calculator or whatever. He's like, "That's bullshit." Mm-hmm. But dude, nobody fucking knew what the fuck this class was about or like what is going on. Everybody would fail the test all the time. Like, they would look up answers online, and it was weird. It was like one of those classes where you ever go online, look for answers, different ones everywhere. And you're like, I don't know which one's the right one. So everyone just fucking gambled with it, right? Mm-hmm. And I remember in the business fraternity, I would talk to like older people who had that class, And they were the ones who told me to take this guy.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm like, yo, you told me to take this guy, and I am failing. Everyone I know is failing. Nobody has a good grade. He's like, yo, just stick it out, man. You'll be all right. And I'm like, you can't just tell me that. Like, I need
I need this.
what's going on? He's like, yo, honestly, like at the end of the semester, just tell him what grade you want. I'm like, what the fuck does that mean? So I was like, okay. So then you take these tests and quizzes. People that never fucking went to that class. I never went to that class. Like,
dude, the moment a teacher tells me in the beginning of the semester, like, I don't take attendance, that's the last day he sees me.
Yeah. And every time you'd walk in, he'd be like, oh, hey, I haven't seen you in a while.
Mm-hmm.
And he would joke around, and like I would walk in, he'd be like, yo, Amr, were you smoking? And I was like, and I'd go, what? And he'd be like, were you getting high before you came to this class? And I'm like, no. And he was like, I'm just messing with you. And I'll be like, yo, this guy is crazy, right? He was so funny. At the end of the semester, I remember I went up to him and I was like, all right, I got to be real with you. Like, I'm so freaking nervous about what my grade is going to be. He was like, well, what do you want? And I was like, he literally said that. He literally said that. And I was like, he was like, what do you want? And I'm like, I was like, I want an A. And then he was like, okay. He was like, what do you think you deserve? I was like, I don't know, like a B. And then he was like, all right, I'll give you a B. And I was like, can you bump it up to an A? And he was like, yeah, sure. And then he gave me an A for the semester. That's literally how this guy worked. So the way this guy worked was like, nobody knew shit about that class, right?
Right.
I bought the textbook, didn't fucking use it at all. Didn't know what was going on. Also never went. I feel bad for the tryhards. You know, like those 4 tryhards in every college class?
Every class, bro. Every class.
But those 4 who went hard, I'm sure, I don't know what they got, but like, he was just a guy who you had to go to and say, you just had to talk to him. You just had to get him to know who you were. And just be up front and just be like, hey, I want this. And then he was like, okay. And that was it.
No fucking
and that
way.
was it, bro. Honestly, it was like, I think each semester was like 15 weeks. I was stressed out for like 13 of them until when I was just like, yo, man, like, this is what and it was weird that he asked me, what do I deserve? And I'm like, I just went with B because I'm like, oh, he didn't take the A. Yeah, and then he went with B. And then I was like, oh, can you bump it up to A? He was like, yeah, sure. And then I got an A. And I was like, this is insane.
That has just negotiated for a grade. Yeah. Oh my God. Yeah. That's insane.
And I don't know how great of a professor he was because, like, I don't remember shit about business statistics.
Dude, yeah.
But like, I don't know. I don't really need it. I don't think. But like, it was crazy, man. It was crazy.
I swear, every department in college has that one professor. Out of all the like professors that teach that specific like major or like class, that just doesn't give a fuck. Yeah. He doesn't give a fuck. He's not going to be hard, or he is hard, and everyone fails those tests. But at the end, there's just some stupid ass curve that everyone finishes off with either an A or B.
Yeah,
it's
so weird.
Yeah, like he literally knows that like nobody except for the fucking 4 tryhards that bought my textbook and fucking went to every single class and was at every fucking meeting and like fucking discussion board. Everyone's still gonna get an A or B.
Yeah.
Like, that blows my fucking mind.
You know, and I look at it this way, like with colleges, like they want to put you through, they push you through because they're like, you need to get through that to get your degree, right? Yeah. Think about like your boat license, like they want to push you through. They're like, you know, this bull wants to ride a fucking jet ski. Let him ride a jet ski, but he just got to take this test. And I'm like, dude, who knows if you actually know what you actually need to fucking do? No. I think about driving, like permit test, bro. You pass a quiz one time, and then they're like, okay, you can operate heavy machinery when you're 16 and drive around. The rest of your life. And the other people's lives are at your hands. It's fucking crazy.
Bro, like when you go and take that permit test, it's like a fucking 100 questions. You take a test that's 20 questions out of 100. And they expect you to know, like they actually expect you, like by law, expect you to know every single one. And that when you take that test randomly, you're fine. And they really trust your ass for the rest of your life to remember those 100 questions and the rules for the rest of your life. I fucking cheated on that stupid bullshit and passed the second time around. And it's crazy. Like, I'm allowed to legally drive a fucking car.
Yeah.
And I don't remember. The only thing I remember is like what a yield sign is, what a stop sign is, and green is go and red is stop.
What do you think about if they started doing like, okay, all right, you have to renew your license every 4 years. Say every 8 years you have to retake a permit test. And then maybe every 16 years you got to retake a driver's test. How would you feel about that?
Every 16 years you have to retake a driver's test?
Because I'm pretty fucking... I mean, I've seen old... Like, nothing against old people. I mean, not just old people. I've seen old people and other people, but mostly old people who drive. I'm like, yo, you shouldn't be driving on the road, honestly.
Yeah.
Like...
There's some... you're right. There's some fucking adults, like 30s, 40s, where they're driving. Bro, they should not be on a highway.
Yeah, because they're not just putting themselves, they're putting other people in danger.
Yeah, like people that drive really slow in the fast lane should be fucking thrown off a fucking hill.
Yes.
Off a catapult.
Dude, that's one of my biggest pet peeves.
And honestly, they're putting more people in danger by doing that. Like, yeah, you're going the speed limit, but the fucking left lane is for passing. And that, like, you shouldn't be going toe-to-toe with the car in the right lane the whole fucking time on the highway. Because you got all these dickheads behind you that are pissed off and trying to pass everyone. Yeah. Sure, these guys are speeding, but they're going fucking, 10 to 15 miles over the speed limit? Whatever. They're doing it so they can fucking pass all the slow dickheads in the right lane.
Could you imagine a world with perfect, traffic? Like, everybody just follow the rules?
No.
It's impossible.
No, it will never happen. Because everyone is fucking different.
Every drive I take, how long it is, I'm pretty sure you had to embrace yourself for that Florida drive, that fucking 15-hour drive. That's different trends of traffic, different types of drivers.
Yes.
Also depending on where you fucking drive.
Yeah.
Where you've learned. Some people I've known who didn't have to take a parallel parking test.
Oh my god, yeah, I know.
In another state, that it just wasn't part of their test, and I'm like, yo, what the fuck? How?
Yo, Jersey drivers can't park for shit. I'm calling all you dickheads out right now. Learn what the two fucking lines in a parking spot are. Okay, learn what that fucking means.
Anyway, we hate New Jersey over here, so just putting that out there.
Everything about you sucks.
We've talked shit about New Jersey almost every episode, maybe.
I mean, I'll give you one thing: the food is pretty good. But everything else, fuck you.
They're fucking... I don't even know. Your gas is cheaper, so that's the one thing I like when I go there.
You have dickheads that pump my gas.
Yeah,
that's cool.
Honestly, that's pretty cool, too. Yeah,
I'll give you that.
Do you tip them?
Fuck no.
I used to tip them all the time. I stopped because I'm like, yo, this is forced on me.
Yeah, you don't have to do that.
Am I an asshole? Let me know. If you're watching this and you think I'm an asshole, let me know in the comments.
People in Jersey don't do it, so why should we?
You're right. Could you imagine tipping someone for every tank you fill up?
Or every service?
Yeah.
Fuck no.
I
end up spending more on gas. Just because they're fucking doing... I'd rather go outside and do it for... I'm a cheap bitch. I'll do it for... I'll do it myself.
I tip waiters and waitresses, obviously, at least 20% because I know that they depend on, that's their income.
Yeah. Which
is fucked up, but it's out of mine and their control, and I decided to go eat there.
Yeah. Well... Fun fact, in Europe, they don't tip at restaurants.
Because they actually get paid.
Yeah, they actually get paid. And
it's so
why can't they just do that here?
I don't know, man. I think it's weird. It's a weird mix because some people get that advantage because they make more tips, but those people who don't, they're screwed. Depending on what restaurant you work at, too.
Yeah, some people literally will stay in the service industry just so they can work at those 5-star glamorous restaurants. I have friends that are I don't want to say professional waiters, but I guess that's what you can call it.
Yeah.
And they've gotten jobs in the fucking Hamptons in New York.
Yeah.
And they say that's the best of the best.
Oh, hell yeah.
And they're literally serving celebrities all the time. So that's cool. I mean, I get it, but still, going back, you should fucking that industry shouldn't be off of tips. It should be off of working your hourly getting an hourly rate and shit.
Would you mind paying $25 for a burger and fries at a restaurant that you sit in? Actually, I've paid that much for a burger and fries.
I've definitely paid that much for a burger.
$30 maybe.
I think I've paid that much too.
Honestly, I have too.
Yeah.
I've had the most expensive cheesesteak.
Yeah, you have.
I have. Barclay Prime, which was also an interesting place because everybody, the way their restaurant works, everyone has one job.
Mm-hmm.
The bread boy is just the fucking bread boy. His only job is to hand out bread, which it was a croissant. That's one of the best croissants I've had.
Yeah.
Our waiter, he was only just to do our order. and that was it. And then you get to choose what knife you want. Like, he'll present you like different knives and tell you about it, give you the whole spiel. You know, when you go to like a more upscale restaurant, they're like, "Oh, you want to hear the specials?" And you have to say yes, even though you don't want to hear them.
Mm-hmm.
But he did his spiel, and then like people who did like their jobs were so like specific to every single person, like segregation of duties. It was insane. And I'm like, I mean, and the food is expensive. Like the bill was a lot. It was like $200 a person.
Yeah.
But I'm like,
for a cheesesteak.
Well, I had a cheesesteak and a couple other things as well.
Right.
But it was. I get why it costs that much, and for that upscale restaurant and the experience.
Yeah.
And those people get paid well. I know they do.
Mm-hmm. You're there. You're paying for the experience at the end of the day.
Yeah.
Like, yeah, the food's probably a lot better, and the cheesesteak's a lot better too, like taste wise and quality wise and all that shit. But like, you got to factor in like percentage of that cost is also for the experience you had at that restaurant, and that's why they do that kind of shit. Because like, if you put a Geno's and a Pat's, and Pat's just started fucking making everyone do that kind of shit, but you're still getting the same fucking quality of cheesesteak, you got to give them a reason why they got to pay more at Pat's. Yeah. You know, you're paying for that experience, so it makes sense. But
I don't even eat out anymore.
Really?
I cook, but like, I don't like sitting at restaurants anymore. I've been so displeased and like turned off from it, or I'm just like, I don't even want. I just order DoorDash and just have that shit come to my house because I don't know, service industry is just not the same. I get why it is, but now I'm like, if I'm not gonna enjoy it, I'm just not gonna go out.
I prefer treating myself like once a month or twice a month to like a really nice restaurant and leaving it at that. I don't want to go out every fucking, like, I don't want to go out multiple times a week to a restaurant just to get food because I'm too lazy to cook. I'd rather just fucking cook or fucking DoorDash that shit. I mean, I'm not gonna lie, I hate cooking. Shit sucks. I can cook. I have no problem doing it, but everything that comes with it afterwards, the cleaning, all that bullshit, fuck that.
I'm the same way. I like cooking, but I hate cleaning.
I hate it so much, bro. Like, when I look over and I see that sink is full from every fucking pot, pan, fork, and knife that I fucking use just to make that stupid steak with a little bit of parsley on it, fuck that. Or not parsley, thyme, whatever the fuck you want to call it.
Yeah.
I'm just sitting there like, yo, why the fuck did I just do that? I could have just ordered this shit and would have came in a fucking foam fucking cover, and I would have just ate that shit and call it a day.
Yeah. And
just threw that shit out, and my sink would have been empty.
That's when you get that dish. You use that dishwasher.
That ass. But going back to like experiencing, like, all right. So going back to your question with would I be cool with every 8 years taking the permit, every 16 years taking the test?
Yeah.
See what happens when I'm fucking fried. We just go off on a tangent. That's what happens.
That's how it goes. We always go off on a tangent.
That ass.
Fried or baked or
unfried.
Or sober.
I would be fuck the permit test because it's the same fucking test every 8 years. Fuck. I mean, maybe. All right. Maybe yeah. I've seen people do need a reminder. Like, okay, yo, bro. Like, a yield sign is fucking yield. Doesn't mean just go because it's not a stop sign. I've seen so many people. They see a yield sign, they just fucking ignore it, and I'm in the right lane, and they're ready to fucking go. I'm like, bro, fucking wait for me to pass you. But I'm
the same way.
Yeah. So I know I do it sometimes too.
Yeah.
But I at least have the courtesy to just floor it. That way I don't piss this guy up coming up. I floor that shit. Some people are just like, oh, I'm just going to go the speed limit just so we can collide together and be a dickhead. I do agree that people should retake the test ever so often because, like you said, there are a lot of dickheads out there driving, especially in fucking Florida. Honestly, every state that I went through, every state was fine, but fucking Florida, bro, everyone there drives 10 miles below the fucking speed limit.
They're just so happy with the warmth and where they're living with no income tax. They're like, yo, I don't even care.
Okay, I see your point there. But also, everyone there is 60 and plus, bro.
That's where people go to retire, man. I guess that's why.
I don't blame them, bro. Being down there, I don't fucking blame them. It's fucking beautiful. It's warm. But yeah, and also the speed limits there are fucking stupid. Like, a highway there is like 50, 55. Where over here, like you see the turnpike is like 70.
Yeah.
There, it's like, nah, we're gonna take our time. There's no rush. Like, no, fuck you. I want to get to the beach. I'm 45 minutes away. Now get the fuck out of my way. So
They're relaxed down there.
they're very relaxed.
We live in a more rushed state.
I know, and I hate it. I hate that I'm like this because I know I should just be like, fuck it, relax, bro. You'll be fine. Take your time. Fucking have a beer while you're driving.
That's just not how we are, man. It's not how we're
here we're all like, bro, I need to get to the fucking bathroom in 2 seconds or I'm shitting on the floor.
Yeah.
It sucks.
Very aggressive.
Oh yeah, everyone here's a dickhead. We've said this before. Philly, we're a bunch of dickheads. New York, bunch of dickheads. Jersey, you're all dickheads.
Yeah. Fuck you, Jersey.
Yeah, fuck you. You're the worst. You're a hybrid of PA and New York. You're just that clusterfuck of fucking idiots. God, I shit on Jersey so much.
Yeah.
Ugh.
I love it though, because I hate them.
I love having someone to hate.
Yeah.
I mean, they always use that fucking, like, defense, like, oh, well, it's because you guys don't have our beach. Well, you guys use our beaches. We use your beaches because it's the closest. And honestly, half your beaches are filled with people like us there from PA.
Yeah. Even worse.
Yeah, exactly.
Your beaches are dirty. Your water's not even clear. I can't even see my own feet.
Oh, that's another. Yeah, dude. When you're in Clearwater, you literally can see your toes and the fish is swimming around you. Oh, it's fun. Oh, God. Fucking love Florida, bro. I hope to buy a house there one day.
All right, let's go right now. Let's go do it.
Dude, fuck it. Let's go.
All right, we're flying tonight. We're going to Florida.
Yeah.
You ready?
Dick. Yeah, I'm ready, bro.
All right, let's do it. All right.
Cheers.
Cheers.
Good talk,
Good
dickheads.
talk.
To the next episode.
Peace.